Hello Airfix fans and welcome back to another episode of Flight Deck. My name is Nathan and I'll be your captain on this journey. Let's see what's coming up in this month's episode. We take a closer look at the magnificent Bristol Beaufort and what's inside the kit. We show off a vintage classic of the Golden Hind, as well as taking a look at some of your builds. I'm Nathan, we're Airfix and welcome to Flight Deck. The second in a successful trio of twin-engine aircraft designed by the Bristol Aeroplane Company during the 1930s, the Beaufort is significant as the only monoplane produced for the Royal Air Force, designed from the outset as a torpedo bomber and reconnaissance platform. Developed from the Blenheim light bomber, the Beaufort was ordered off the drawing board by the Air Ministry, a move which showed great faith in the Bristol Company, whilst at the same time illustrating the RAF's urgent need for an effective torpedo bomber. Eventually equipping 19 RAAF squadrons, the Beaufort was described as being perhaps the most important Allied aircraft in defeating Japanese forces in the Southwest Pacific region, which is some accolade for an aircraft whose contribution has largely been overlooked in the years since the end of World War II. This kit is a 1/72nd scale and includes 159 pieces inside the box, along with sprues and decals. With a skill rating level of 2, this would be a perfect build for someone wanting to challenge themselves. These models look amazing in their respective schemes, and we're sure it's a kit that many of you will be looking forward to building. Next up, we want to show off a fantastic ship from our Vintage Classics range. Ships are hugely popular among modelers, and this one is no exception. The Golden Hind was an English galleon, best known for its global circumnavigation between 1577 and 1580. Captained by Sir Francis Drake, who on his return with a haul of Spanish gold and other treasures, was knighted by Queen Elizabeth. The Hind was a well-armoured and nimble galleon. She was originally commissioned as the Pelican and built at Deptford, London, where she was launched in 1577. She was the flagship of an expedition to explore the regions beyond South America, commanded by Drake with personnel support of Queen Elizabeth of England. Drake's mission became one less of exploration and more of piracy, as he wreaked havoc against Spanish interests in the region. The rigging you can see in this model and the rigging jig are included within this set. A total of 109 pieces makes up this kit, and the kit has a skill level of 3, so it may be a little bit more challenging, but who doesn't like a challenge, right? As you can see, it's a great looking model and one that will look great on the mantle. A true vintage classic. Next up, we take a look at your images. If you want your images featured in the next episode of Flight Tech, email them over to marketing@airfix.com. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for this month. I'd like to thank you for the support on the very first episode of Flight Tech. Again, if you have any feedback, please leave it in the comments below. Please like and subscribe. We'll catch you next month. Nathan, over and out.